Hi guys, welcome to Bold Feed's first YouTube yoga lesson. So if this isn't your first time doing yoga, go ahead and skip to the start of the yoga class. However, if it is your first time doing yoga, congratulations, first of all, for giving it a shot. It's very brave of you, so you should give yourself a pat on the back already. First, if you have a yoga mat or a fitness mat, awesome. If you don't, then you're welcome to use whatever surface that you have, whether it be carpet, wooden floors, tiles. Though I do advise you probably grab some towels for when you need to put your knees on the floor because it can get quite hard and uncomfortable. Also, make sure to wear something comfortable, something you can move in. It doesn't have to be Lululemon. Second, as always, look after yourself. If something hurts, don't do it. If you have any injuries, then take it easy. It's not a competition. No one's watching. This is just you and your own time. Third of all, get rid of expectations, get rid of pressure. This is just some time for you to take for yourself. If you're wanting to get some abs or lose some weight from this video, then this is probably not for you. This is more about tuning into your body, into your mind, and taking it easy. Number 4, completely accept your own limits. If you can't touch your toes, that's fine. You're still stretching something. Just accept that that's your limit. Number 5, use your breath as an anchor. If throughout the practice you notice that your mind has wandered, or you're starting to stress, or you feel really uncomfortable, check in with your breath. Sometimes you might notice that you stopped breathing, but that's okay. Just keep breathing. And last but not least, Shavasana is an end pose that's lying down and it's very still. I urge you to try it. It probably goes for about 1.5 minutes or something. If you have any questions, just hit me a message and enjoy. Find a comfortable kneeling position. Roll your shoulders back, close your eyes, palms facing up, and check in with your breath. Gently scan your body from crown of your head down to your toes. Simply being aware and accepting how your body feels, accepting the state of your mind, arriving into this moment. Let everything in the past and everything that can be in the future melt away, along with any unnecessary tension in your body. In the moment, right here, right now. Gently open your eyes, and we're going to sit back onto our toes. If you have bad knees, fold the front of your mat forward. Sit back onto the toes, suck in the navel, make sure your lower back isn't overarching and your chest is open. Breathe through any discomfort, remembering to lengthen the exhale. Keep breathing here. Notice the sensations and completely accept them. Easing into any discomforts. Now come forward and give your toes a nice tap, feeling the fresh blood circulating in your body. Coming into tabletop, we're going to take a few rounds of cat-cow. Make sure you're not sinking into your shoulders or overextending your elbows, and bring your chest forward for cow and arch back for cat. Connecting with the breath, inhale for cow and exhale for cat. Feeling each vertebra with each breath and each movement. Take some circles side to side.
Move how and what your body feels like moving. There is no right or wrong here. Listen into what your body needs. Move into each corner of your body, remembering to breathe. Slow, fluid movements. We're not in a rush here. Accompanied by long, deep breaths. Push back down to take child's pose. Arms out forward, forehead onto the ground, making sure that you are feeling your sitting bones going down towards the floor. Imagine the extension of your spine from the crown of your head pulling the opposite way. Feel the heaviness of your forehead sinking down into the ground. Come back to tabletop, pushing the left palm into the ground, raise your right arm to the right side, and loop it through for thread the needle, keeping your hips square to the ground. If you can, swing your left arm behind you into your right hip, opening your left chest area and your shoulder. Taking it to the other side, rewind back to tabletop and open up through your left side, threading the needle, swinging your right arm behind you if you can, keeping your hips square, remembering to breathe. Rewinding back and coming back to tabletop, keeping your knees on the ground, lowering all the way down, belly onto the floor. Noticing the arms with our right cheek on the floor, we're going to bring our left leg back behind us. You should feel a nice stretch on your right shoulder, bringing the left arm behind you if you can, or good if you can't. Breathing into the stretch here, it should be pretty intense. Letting go of any tension in the neck, in between the eyebrows, and taking it to the other side, coming back to center, raising your right leg and placing it behind you. Long, deep breaths. And coming back to center, we're going to take a gentle back bend, seal pose. Elbows right underneath the shoulders, 90 degrees. And imagine your neck is an extension of your spine, opening up the chest forward. Coming back to T-shaping the arms with the palms facing each other. We're going to lift up, toes flat on the ground, opening the chest forward and taking another slight back bend. Breathing here. Neck extension of the spine. Can you lift up a little bit higher and come back down? One more round, this time with our toes lifted up off the floor. So lifting up, long neck, chest forward, breathing, going easy on yourself here. Last breath, can you lift more and come down? Push back into child's pose, you've earned it. Reconnecting with the breath here. Look forward and passing through tabletop, place your palms a little bit further forward and push back into your first downward dog. Push out of your shoulders, extend your elbows, and sitting bones shoot to the sky. Stay in your downward dog once you've found it. I'm just going to show a few examples of what to do for different people. Widening the gap between arms and legs can help people who cannot straighten their legs. If you cannot straighten your legs, it's fine to keep them bent. Let your head hang heavy in whichever downward dog you've found, pushing through the arms and strong legs. Come forward into a pie plank, shoulders under wrists, and lower your knees and push back into a quick child's pose. Now adding on to our downward dog, push back into downward dog, raise your right leg into the sky, keeping your hips squared, pushing down through the left palm. Bring your right knee to your chest and step through into a lunge, lowering your left knee and tucking your left toes. Bring your arms up into heart center. Make sure that your right knee is 90 degrees to the floor and push your right knee down. You should feel a nice stretch in your left quad and hip. Don't overarch into your lower back. Straighten the right leg and bend over, and you should feel a nice hamstring stretch on your right side, keeping the spine long and the neck extended. Come back forward into kneeling lunge. Taking it back for the hamstring stretch. Then lunge forward once more to push yourself back into downward dog. Taking the other side. Left leg into the sky, knee to chest, and step through into kneeling lunge. Hips forward, knee 90 degrees to the floor, raise your arms to chest and push your knee forward as you feel into the right quadricep stretch. Long deep breaths here, releasing any unnecessary tension, sending oxygen to your right quadricep and pushing it back. Breathing into the left hamstring here. Keeping your left foot flexed. And coming forward into the lunge once more. Opening the chest, pushing back. Extending the spine. Come forward into lunge and step back into downward dog. Adding more to one more round. Raise your right leg into the sky and open up to the right hand side. Bending that right knee over to your left. Feel that hip opening stretch. Right knee to chest and step into your lunge. Left knee onto the floor. Fold straight back into your right hip hamstring stretch. Extending the spine. Coming forward into the lunge, back into the hamstring stretch, and come forward into the lunge, and this time step your left foot forward to meet your right, and sit back down onto your butt, and slowly all the way back down onto the floor. Raise your right leg into the sky, flex your foot, and if you can, hold the back of your thigh, pointing and flex your foot. If you can't, all good. You'll still be able to feel a stretch. Take some big slow circles to the right and big slow circles to the left. Feel the difference in stretch with each different direction that your foot is pointed in. Lower your leg down and give it a good shake, noticing if your right leg feels any different to your left. And taking figure 4 pose, bring your left knee in and cross your right ankle over your left knee, bending your left knee to hug your left thigh. If you can't hug your left thigh, all good. Flexing the right foot to protect your knee, rock side to side if that feels good for you. Release your legs, roll over onto your right side and come back into downward dog. You might need to shift back onto your mat. Now taking the other side, left leg into the sky, open up to your left side, bending the left knee to your right hand side, feeling the hip opening stretch. Then bring your left knee to chest, step through into your kneeling lunge. Bring it back into your hamstring stretch, breathe. Come back forward into the kneeling lunge, and back into the hamstring stretch. Back into your kneeling lunge, hamstring stretch, kneeling lunge, and then step your right leg to meet your left and sit back onto your bottom and onto your back. Raise your left leg into the sky, foot flexed, grabbing a hold of the back of the thigh if you can, if not, all good, and go ahead and take your toe points and circles. Making slow, big movements, feeling into the stretch of each pointed direction. Breathing into the sensations here. Remember, it's okay if your legs can't straighten. As long as you're feeling a stretch, you're doing the work. Releasing the legs, give them a good shake, and take figure 4. Right knee bent, left ankle crossed over. Now hug your right knee in. Breathing into the stretch here, releasing any unnecessary tension and stress. Release your legs, and then this time, windscreen right your knees left to right. Feel into the massage onto your lower back and your butt. Tune in to what feels good for your body. Give yourself a tight squeeze and release your legs and your arms into a T-shape position. Bring your left knee into your chest and bring it over to your right side. Make sure that the twist is happening from your middle spine and that your lower back is facing to the right side. No stress if your left shoulder doesn't touch the floor as long as your lower back is safe. Continuing to breathe deeply here. And then taking it over to the other side. Straighten the left leg, right knee to the left side. Noticing how it feels to breathe deep in this position. Coming back to center. Give yourself a big stretch, pushing your legs forward and your arms backwards in opposing directions. Get any last wriggling bits out. Listening to your body's intuition. In preparation for all yoga practices, ending pose, Shavasana, dead man's pose. Your body feel even heavier. Gently lift your limbs off the floor and drop them back down onto the floor 3 times, feeling the weight of your body with each time you do it. Now your body is sinking deeper into the floor. Feel all parts of your body getting heavier and heavier. From your toes, your ankles, your calves, back of your knees, your thighs, all getting heavier. Lower back, your spine, your chest, your neck, all sinking down into the floor along with your fingers and your arms. Releasing any tension in between your eyebrows or your jaw. And if your mind wanders off, just simply and very lightly coming back to the breath and your heavy body. If you'd like to stay in Shavasana a while longer, you're most welcome to ignore the following steps. Slowly wriggle your toes and your fingers, gently welcoming back movement to your body, but keeping your eyes closed. Roll over onto your right hand side and push yourself up to seated. Bring your hands to heart center and gently tilt your head forward as a sign of gratitude for yourself. Feel free to roll your neck, stretch your sides, move however you feel is right for you. And really thank yourself for putting in the work today